Barth, IR Barth, asks, any advice you would want to give yourselves, any advice you'd want to give to your past selves when just starting the band? Any big regrets? I do not like the way our first album is produced, and I was the producer, so I guess I would tell myself to do that differently. We really wanted to be like overproduced, and I think I didn't have a clear vision of what type of overproduced. Like I was really into the Cars, and I was really into Cheap Trick, and they all have this very like Roy Thomas Baker overproduction, and I just went for like every kind of overproduction. So it was too thick and too 90s and too sheeny and shiny, and there was no like, to me it just doesn't have any, a lot of the songs which could have had a little more heart and soul to them feel a little bit stiff. Although that's not a huge regret, it's just like I can't imagine anyone looks back 10 or 15 years in the past and goes like, I love what I did then. And I know a lot of our fans think like that, think that's our best record, so it's just my own personal taste. I'm happy that it was successful. Any advice we would give ourselves? I would say the advice I would give myself is to trust our own artistic instincts. It took a long time to get to the point where we felt confident making choices that other people wouldn't make, or that were sort of like business-wise kind of dangerous or something. The music industry is a very nasty place, and it is very, it's really, it pushes everybody towards a sameness all the time. They're trying to get everybody on the radio all the time, basically, and what's on the radio is always exactly like what was on the radio yesterday. So everyone, fads come and go and music styles change, but in any given week or month, everything has to be just like whatever the last big hit was, and there's a lot of pressure within the music industry, both explicit and implicit. The explicit stuff is like, the head of your label will actually be like, we need a radio hit. But there's a lot of like implicit stuff where you just don't, where you feel like if you self-censor. Like I remember while we were working on our second album, throwing out songs because they didn't seem like us. They were like kind of quiet little soul song or something like that. I was like, no, we're a rock band. And I think it took a while to get to a more to a place where we felt like our ideas, like we should trust ourselves entirely. So yeah, I guess that would be the advice. Yeah, that.